How is it going today? Let's get on. Dwayne.
And Jasmine.
We're Dwayne N Jazz. Today we have for you movie review. Candyman. All right, that is for real.
That's number one.
My last time saying his name.
If you say it again, I'm counting.
Yeah, I know. This is the last time. I'm not trying to summon.
We're technically looking at a mirror.
At a mirror through the camera.
And
so
I'm not doing it.
That's it. Last time. Promise. Make sure to like the video.
Full of spoilers.
Full of spoilers. Just want to let you know, we're gonna be talking about spoilers.
It's gonna be in the title too.
So come back, and if you watch,
if you get
it,
mad at it, you just don't read it, you don't hear. It's
exactly. So spoilers. All right, Candy. Candy. That's it.
Kim.
And it rhymes with Yan. Yan. So let's get into the review. It was good.
Yep. And let me say, if you did not watch the first 1992 movie,
yes,
Candyman, like the original, go watch it before you.
Please, it's not. They do tell it in the movie, the story, but you want to gain more context.
You know more.
You should definitely watch it
in this movie now from watching that one, because we watched it yesterday. We watched it yesterday to prepare us for watching it tonight. Yeah. And we are so glad we did, because they mentioned so much from the first. Yeah. That we were like, oh, like it was just a lot.
Oh, that mixing with that. So.
Yes, it was a lot of elements from the first to this one that's just like you appreciate it more. That you can still enjoy it like without watching it, but like you will miss the enjoyment pieces without watching the first.
And it's I would say this is more like a sequel. It's not Candyman. It's a reboot and a sequel, a resequel
together.
Because
it doesn't say like, his name too.
Right.
It just says, his name. So
yeah, it's a requel.
It's
like
a
reboot and sequel together. Requel.
Yeah.
I copyright it. I'm claiming it. It's mine. Requel. Requel. I don't know how many times he's gonna say that. Yeah. But yeah, and it really. So in the 1992 version, you have Helen. She's the main person. She was a professor at school, and she wanted to go to the hood. Let's be real. She wanted to go to the hood, Caprina Green in Chicago. Hood, ghettos, whatever you want to call it, and wanted to know more about urban legends. And that urban legend, I'm just gonna say his name.
It showed to be true.
Yes, it showed to be true, and the urban legend is, I'm not gonna say his real name, just replace the C with the Y, Candyman. Yes. So, you know what I'm saying? So she goes over there, and things take a turn for the worst. A lot happens. We don't want to spoil it too much for you, so you go watch that in 1992. But basically,
she saved the baby that was
kidnapped. Saved the baby that was kidnapped, and that baby has grown up, and we're now watching him.
Basically.
And his girl.
Yeah, because the baby's name was Anthony, and when we watched the original movie, I saw that the baby was still alive, so I was like, whoa, because the mother of that baby looks familiar. Her face looks familiar. So I was like, wait. And so we watched the him trailer now, and we saw that it had the same mother, but like, years past, she was older. Yeah. She was the one that was like in the trailer that said, don't say that. Yeah. She was the one that did that.
And we didn't know that when we watched the trailer the first time.
Yes, I thought she was just a random person. And then I see that she was actually connected to the first movie. And so I was just like, okay, so Anthony, this is the baby. This is the baby grown up. And then I love how they tie it in together, because like with the story of Daniel Robitaille, like how he was an artist and things like that, and how he fell in love with the white woman, and then she, he had to die because of that.
Yep, that was back in 1890. Yeah. So racism.
Yeah, he got her pregnant, and then they punished him by cutting off his arm, putting a hook in it, letting the bees come,
smearing him with honey.
Yeah, they smeared him with honey, which made the name Candyman, because he
don't say it again.
I said him this entire time.
Okay.
That's the first time I said it.
All right.
But that's where the actual name came from, because nowhere in the first movie was he passing out candy.
Yeah, I didn't. He did. He kind of did.
No, not in the first movie.
Yeah, I don't think.
Not in the first one.
Yeah. This one he passed out some candy.
There was an actual, that was passing out candy. So.
And I love the way it opens. Okay, so it opens with this guy, 1972. His name is William. He's a kid at the time, and he's going to the laundromat. He's in the ghettos with Caprina Green, and he goes to the laundromat. During that time, there was a lot of police officers, and they were looking for Candyman. And it was at that time, the way the movie set it up. This version of Candyman was a homeless guy that had a hook for his hand, and he did pass out candies, and at that time, the candies had razors in it. So Will went to the laundromat. Boom, here comes Candyman. The guy comes out of like a hole out the wall, hella creepy. He screams, the police come without any questioning, without anything. They come down there, shoot and beat and kill this man. And then, you know,
it's basically like it shows like this movie just basically shows like the cycle of like how how he isn't just one person, you know, like he's not just one person and he's many people, and that's why in the trailer he said he's not a he's the whole hive, like he's the whole beehive, because it doesn't just stop at one, like it continues over and over and over, especially the more that people believe in the myth and, you know, whisper it like I'm the whisperer in the room and I'm the writing on the wall and things like that. And it's
love
like
it.
the more
Tony
that
Todd,
people,
great.
the more that people believe in him, the more it becomes like real and things like that. And I like how in this movie they kind of like try to tie that and like, you know, the racial injustice and everything, because that's kind of how they got to the original him. Because of racial injustice.
Yeah, that's
and
how
so
they're trying to tie it. I like
continues and continues. And then I like the way they told it too with the puppetry.
Yeah.
The
puppetry. Nia DaCosta, aka the director of this dang film, screenwriter, she did her thing, okay? She did her thing. And she's gonna direct Marvels too. So it's gonna tie in the Marvel universe. I can't wait to see that. And it got my babe, Tiana Paris in there too. Marina Rambeau. Okay. Babe number 2. Because I know why she's looking at me.
I'm not a number.
You're 0. Babe 0. Babe number 0. See, you above 1. You're not even 1. You 0. All right, for seriously, then they got Yaya in there. You know, he played. What did he play? He was in Aquaman, and he was also Black Manta. So, you know, they got a nice cast on him. They got a good director. Jordan Peele was in here. He helped write the script. And I see what they're trying to do in here. And I just gotta say, the kills in this movie, we didn't really. You know how you get the kill, either from the killer's point of view, or the person that's dying point of view. We got the third person point of view of the carnage. Of everything. He over here.
The only time you saw him is like
through a mirror. You saw Candyman through a mirror.
And I thought that it was very cool, like, because they basically use like reflections the entire like movie. Yeah. But like how they tied it like in the end, because they were like kind of going through like the stories of all the other ones before Anthony. Yeah. And when Anthony finally became him, then it was like he was circling the police car, and all you saw as he passed, like in different mirrors and reflections of the police car, were like all like different like versions of him. So I was like, that is so cool, man. That is so cool.
It was dope. I loved it. And then at the very end, you see Tony Todd, and and they did a great job with the CGI. He looked even better than he did in the 1992 movie. Yeah. I'm like, golly.
So he was in the movie right at the end for like a few seconds, but it gives you chills if you watch the first one, because the first one to me was scary because how Tony Todd was coming up, like gouging people, like it was scary. I don't care what nobody said.
Hey,
that was scary. Like it was unexpected. So.
And it was. And this movie is a slow burn. We don't get to like everything till like an hour in, 40 minutes in. So it's a slow burn, just like the original was a slow burn. But I like it because there was never a part of the movie where I was bored. No. It was just like trying to learn and figure out what's going on. And it was good. And I kind of liked what they were talking about with the police and everything like that. Only thing I don't like was about the fact that like certain parts of it, you would think the police would be even more active, especially, you know, what happened. We're not gonna try to go into all the murders and how it happened, but you thought it would be even more present. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you know, I don't know, because like they kind of don't want to like retell.
Yeah, I understand. Like black trauma and we get it. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, black trauma films and
I think that's why they use puppets instead of
I love
showing
that.
the actual thing
happen. Yeah, and I loved it, and I appreciated it.
But I think this is a great movie.
Great movie. I give it a 10 out of 10. You know I ain't giving out 10s willy-nilly. Candyman is good. That's it. That's my last time saying it.
I give it a 9 only because I wanted to see more Tony Todd.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, the OG. Yeah. But other than that, the filmography, the cinematography, big words that I don't even know what it means, but it looked pretty. The movie looked pretty. I like the lights. I like everything about it. The way they did everything was great. I recommend to guys to watch the 1992 film. Then watch this. But if you don't feel like it, you can go and watch it. It's still a good movie. 10 out of 10. You're going to miss some stuff. But 10 out of 10 for me. Right. 9 out of 10 for you, Jazz. And we are out. Don't forget, guys, if you guys haven't requested, please follow us on social media in the link in the description below.
That is the intro.
I know. And don't forget to comment below. Let us know what you think.
Don't forget to like,
subscribe.
and share.
This is the word.